You guys ready for the next 4 questions? I am. All right, question number 1. Molly from Baltimore, Maryland writes, I have 2 kids and a full-time job, and I'm amazed at how you look with all the responsibilities you have. So how many hours do you work out at a time? You know, that's a good question. What people have to remember is that I work out for a living right now. So when I'm in my heavy training, I probably do close to 4 to 5 hours of training a day. That's why I look the way I look. There's no way I'll look like this if I'm out there doing my work and not in full-time training. I usually probably go to the gym maybe an hour, hour and a half at the most a day when I'm on the road working and not in full-time training. So I don't always look like this. I just look like this right now because I'm in full-blown training. All right, question number 2. Olga from Miami writes, I am always worried about using weights in the gym because you don't want to build muscle. I want to stay lean like you. Do you use free weights or machines? Great question. You know, a lot of women don't want to get too bulky and big. And if that's the case, you want to do lots of reps and not so much weight. I personally don't use really heavy weight. The exercises I do aren't very specific to each muscle. Like for example, I may get on a Swiss balance ball and do some exercises where I work a lot of different muscles at once. And the reason I do that is because when I swim, I'm not just using my biceps, I'm not just using my hamstrings or my quads. I'm using all my muscles at once, which usually happens in most sports. So when you go to the gym, you want to do exercises where you use a lot of muscles at once and not just specific exercises. So I'm not super big on machines. I like to use Swiss balance ball. I like to use the cardio balls. I like to use stretch cords. I do more of that stuff now than I do than lifting weights. Okay, question number 3. Anthony from Little Rock writes, I seem to get a better feeling and results when I do any cable exercises than gym. What's your favorite workout and why? Well, that's a good question, Anthony. I like to do stuff where I use cables too in the gym. It seems like a lot of my workouts now involve that. Back when I was training in 2000, the philosophy was the heavier weights you lift in the weight room, the stronger you'll be in the pool. That's really what it's not all about right now. For me personally, it's the more efficient I am in the weight room will equate to being more efficient in the pool. So it's not about using heavy weights. And the reason why I like the cables is because you don't have to lug them around anywhere. They're just right there. You can do lots of different exercises at once, and it works a lot of different muscles at once. All right, last question from Evelyn in Los Angeles. Do you work out alone or with a partner? Do you think it matters? You know, everyone's different. I know some of the younger kids like to have partners to work out with because it pushes them. Some people are self-motivated where they don't need a partner. When I go to the gym, I don't have a partner that I work out with, at least right now. When I was training for 2008, I had a nice, tall, Bulgarian, handsome man that I trained with, so that was always good. But I don't personally need one, but it's not a bad idea to have someone. Sometimes it motivates you and they can push you. And that's it for the questions for today. Thank you guys. Have a great day.